covering the villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
Residents unite for a patriotic ceremony. Plus, a veteran finds a way to help others transition into civilian life. 70 years ago, Korean, American, and Chinese officials signed an armistice agreement that brought an end to the Korean War, making July 27th National Korean War Armistice Day. On Thursday morning, Veterans Memorial Park of the Villages was the site for an annual ceremony.
Good morning, dear Heavenly Father, and thank you. Thank you for giving us this day, this time, and this place where we can gather together in peace. We want to ask you to be with those who cannot be with us today due to sickness or prolonged health issues. May they and their families feel your presence as they go through life's struggles. Today we set aside our time to honor those who served our country in Korea from 1950 to 1953. The men and women who not only fought a determined enemy, but also the elements. May their sacrifices never be in vain. We also today remember those comrades who never came home, those of our brothers and sisters you took to your heavenly home in their youth. Let us never forget. Also, we ask you to be with those who still carry the scars of Korea. In this current environment, we ask the world leaders to look to you for their guidance so that our current service personnel do not have to return again to the battlefield. All this we ask in your name. Amen.
There are more than 1,149,000 Korean War veterans still alive today in the U.S. And of those, almost 1,700 live right here in the Villages, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. This includes Avery Kreef, Harold Huff Sr., and Marv Ummel. After the U.S. entered the Korean War, Avery says they had no idea what was going on. He and other soldiers were just thrown into the mix, and he was scared to death. He was 19 when he enlisted in the U.S. Army, and within 10 months of joining, he was on a ship with 5,000 other troops heading to Korea. He is a member of the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 8083 Honor Guard and has rendered military honors at more than 600 funerals. The Village of Liberty Park resident says he did his part and he is proud he served. Harold was 18, married, and a father when he received a draft letter in the mail. He was a radio repairman in the U.S. Army. He feels lucky to still be alive at 90 years old, and he still remembers his dog tag number, which he carries on his car keys every day. Marv was drafted in the U.S. Army at 19 years old. Shortly after, he was on a pack ship going overseas, first to Japan and then to South Korea. In 2017, the South Korean government invited veterans like Marv to see the country and the impact they had. Marv went, and he says it was an emotional experience for him as people came up to him in tears thanking him for his service. For even more about these Korean War veterans, take a look at Thursday's Daily Sun. David Booth served in the United States Army for 20 years. When he returned from Iraq and began to transition into civilian life, he noticed a lot of issues veterans like himself face. This led him to creating Combat Veterans to Careers in May of 2012.
So what we do is we help veterans and their families transition from the military back into supportive and civilian communities. We help get them education, housing, transportation, 360 degrees of support as they're transitioning out of the military.
Since founding Combat Veterans to Careers, they have helped more than 955 veteran families with education, employment, housing, and wellness. To help support their programs, they have Restoring Hope Thrift Store and a new Restoring Hope clothing boutique.
So the store is actually a great funding source for us. When we started our organization, we saw a lot of need, veterans transitioning out. They needed household items, they needed furniture, they needed things as they were getting out of the military that they didn't have after. So we had a ton of storage units, and then we ended up, the building came available, so we started a thrift store. So people donate to our organization, and then our veterans, they would get a voucher, so we're able to supply that, but at the same time we're able to sell the furniture and raise funding, so that 90 cents of every dollar we raise goes back to our veteran programs. So we have this, our Restoring Hope Thrift Store here on 44, and then downtown Wildwood next to City Hall, we're opening up Restoring Hope Clothing Boutique.
Go ahead.
And what we accept there is all types of clothing, shoes, and accessories like purses and hats and scarves and different items like that. So we accept donations for our household items and household goods. We do pick up. We have a pickup truck that will come and pick up those items. If you're donating furniture and you have clothing, you can donate those at the same time. But for our clothing store, it's drop-off only. We're trying to really help revitalize downtown Wildwood. So in the front of the boutique will be it's called it's called Honor Grounds Coffee. And what we'll do is we'll have specific blends like Arlington blend, and which will honor our veterans. This is called Restoring Hope Thrift Store. And I regret calling it a thrift store because the items in here are not like your typical thrift store. It's more of a resale shop. They're very nice items. So with the clothing, it's a clothing boutique. We've put a lot of time and sweat equity. We've had a number of our veterans working over there. So this is a really good community for these veterans to build their lives and have a great life while supporting the villages.
Restoring Hope Thrift Store is located at 400 East Gulf Atlantic Highway, and Restoring Hope Clothing Boutique is located at 104 Wonders Street next to City Hall in Wildwood. The boutique will open on Tuesday, August 1st. Hours for both locations are 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturdays.
Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the villages. WVLG Wildwood.
If you have a hearing loss but won't wear a hearing aid, we have exciting news for you.
It's the Lyric Invisible Hearing System. It's placed deep in your ear canal, it's completely undetectable, and the insertion process takes only minutes with no surgery, medication, or pain involved.
You wear it 24 hours a day, there's no maintenance and no batteries to change.
You can sleep, shower, and exercise with it.
In practically the time it's taken us to tell you about this hearing device, we just fit this patient.
Call right now and find out if Lyric is right for you.
For close to 40 years, Charles Chip Rice has worked as a line cook at hotels and country clubs across Georgia and in Florida, including 10 years as owner and executive chef of Orange Blossom Hills Country Club. He feels like now he has come full circle. He was there when Operation Homebound took its first baby steps 25 years ago when North Lake Presbyterian Church's officials asked him to bring his expertise in as they launched the ministry to provide meals to local residents who are homebound. Chip made sure food preparation and plating were safe and instituted. He worked with them on a regular basis for the first few months of the ministry. Then he served in more of a part-time advisory role. Earlier this year, he reached out to North Lake about volunteering for Operation Homebound and was told their director's posting was open. He updated his resume and applied to get the job. Chip says he is blessed and honored to be working with Operation Homebound once again, as they have served more than 1 million meals over the last 25 years. And it's one of the biggest ministries of North Lake Presbyterian Church. He usually arrives at the church at 7 a.m. weekdays, checks what is being prepared, and helps with plating. North Lake Administrator David Belch says Chip is well known in the villages for his culinary expertise, and they are blessed that he has come full circle to lead Operation Homebound.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Temperatures through the weekend and into early next week, relatively moderate. We've got highs in the low 90s, overnight lows in the mid 70s. Chance of rain through every afternoon this weekend, but it'll still be a great time to get out and enjoy Florida's friendliest hometown.
The Village's Show Kitchen debuted its new cooking demonstration classes last month inside the market at Sawgrass Grove. Here's a look back at that first session.
The Show Kitchen is where you can come in and watch a cooking show and learn a new recipe, and we provide those recipes with you as you leave, and you could take them home and create stuff yourself. A lot of people that come in here are so excited about it. They've been waiting for something like this to come, so they're just really super duper excited about it. I think a lot of people are scared to cook because they're scared they're going to mess it up, and I feel like anybody can cook, and you shouldn't just, follow the rule book with the recipe. You should be able to trail off and maybe add something different, and it's okay to do that. Don't be scared to do that.
Well, we tend to be eating out a lot, and I thought maybe it would help me learn some new recipes and learn how to do the plant-based cooking. It was really interesting. I also signed up for the Greek class. We're going to do the Villages Grown tour tonight. So I thought, well, we'll bring some of the vegetables and things from there and then maybe learn a little bit from here today.
I like plant-based cooking, so I thought maybe I could learn something from it. It's supposed to be healthy for you. My family is not on board all the time, so I thought, well, maybe we could find something they would like.
Coming up on Tuesday, the theme is Southern Comfort Food 1, and the theme next Thursday is going to be The Villages Grown Part 1. Demonstrations are offered at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays. The cost is $60 per person, and you can get tickets through thevillagesentertainment.com. Staff at restaurants in the Villages cook up delicious food, and here is your chance to learn from an expert. Every Tuesday, the Legacy Restaurant and Nancy Lopez Country Club offers cooking classes. Participants find out how to cook a 4-course meal with step-by-step demonstrations by an executive chef. There's a new menu each week. The cost is $59.99 with limited seating for each session. You will also receive bottomless house cocktails or wine during the class. The classes are at noon or 2:30 p.m. You can visit legacyrestaurant.com, click on special events, and then go to cooking classes for the menus.
Rocking. Dancing.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.
Relaxing. Or romancing. Thank you for listening to Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
So I got the scan, and they found a lung nodule. The surgeon, he said where the lung nodule was located in the upper portion of my right lung, I would have never had any discoverable problems or symptoms or issues until it would have been basically stage 4 and had escaped the lung. I do believe that Kraft Body Scan saved my life, because as I mentioned earlier, without getting the scan, it could have been too late.
Since co-founders Anderson De Silva and Mayin Hussein brought the semi-professional soccer franchise formerly known as Ocala Stampede and now the Villages SC to the Villages in 2016, it has been the most consistently competitive and accomplished USL League II club in the state of Florida. On April 4, 2016, the journey began here with their first practice ahead of their very first season of the Premier Development League.
Today is the first practice day for our season. I mean, this is a dream come true for me. We have been working really hard, and this is it. This is the day. This is the start. We're not gonna take lightly, even though it's our first year, but we want to make a history. So we expect to do a good job and then to make to the finals.
They went on to become Southeast Division champions in that very first season and Southern Conference champions in 2018. And in 2019, we followed the Buffalo to Al Lang Stadium in St. Petersburg as they played at the next level against the Tampa Bay Rowdies, a tier 2 levels above the Villages, in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. It was an experience that was a huge step forward for the Buffalo and Coach De Silva.
This is a special tournament that we have the privilege to participate. I told them, I said, look, if you ever dream about playing a professional game, you know, and have a professional environment, this is it. You know, you're going to step in a beautiful field and with a big crowd and a nice stadium, and playing against the pro, showcase yourself, against the professional team. So I told them to enjoy and play with their heart.
Excitement continued in 2019 as the Villages SC held their very first team practice on their brand new field at the Villages SC complex.
Just seeing the way it is right now, it's all green, because we've been doing grading for quite some time now, and to see that this is our new baby now. It's exciting. Maya and I, we were walking on the field, I think it was yesterday, and we were looking at each other going like, is this real? You know, and it looks so nice. It's like a carpet. Coach Sergio, our goalkeeper coach, we're joking around saying that, okay, once we put the goal together, I'll go there and score the first goal. He said, no, if you take a shot, I'm going to save the first ball.
The first game at that new stadium was June 8, 2019, a 4-2 win over FC Miami City.
I've always been an avid sports fan, and just to have something that's local, within 10 minutes from the house is really, really awesome. Instead of having to drive to Orlando or Tampa or Jacksonville to watch professional sports. Sure, this isn't professional, but it's still a great product on the field, especially this year. Lots of Division I, Division II college players, and it's just a lot of fun, and I don't mind traveling to support my team.
2019 was a season filled with big milestone moments, including winning its second divisional championship and being able to accomplish that on their home pitch thanks to a winning goal by midfielder Gabriel Cabral.
I saw the play developing a little bit on the opposite side. The ball got to Leo, and my idea was only to get in the box, and I just followed through. I'm glad the ball came to my feet, and then I just had to work to put it on the back of the net. I'm happy that we're through right now, and now it's when the championship begins. It's where every team in the country wants to be, and we are at right now.
Gabriel and Coach De Silva were thrilled to celebrate with their loyal fans.
The people that showed up to support the crowd, and just being able to, for the very first year, win our division, it's very special for us.
We had the chance to end the season in our home facility. Everything is new here. Everybody's extremely excited about this thing that Anderson is building here. So being able to finish it here with the trophy, with the title, with the qualifying, with the qualification, everything is amazing, and just celebrating with the team. And with the fans, it's amazing. We're not going to stop now.
Another divisional championship came in 2021, followed by a return trip to Al Lang Stadium in St. Petersburg in the second round of the 2022 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, which gave a few Villages high school soccer players who were on the team a chance to compete at the next level against the USL Championship Tampa Bay Rowdies.
The professionals, they showed their quality, but I think we stuck to it. We had some good instances where we had good possession, but I think we just got beat physically and the speed of play. But overall, I think the boys did really well, and it's a great experience. Amazing stadium, great facilities. It's a dream come true to be able to play this team and just learn from them, seeing them how they play, just everything. Under the lights, it was nice.
Worked really hard to be here, gave my all in practices, and it wasn't gifted to me. I earned it in practice, and I just came out and had fun and tried my best to help out the team. It was really nice getting an opportunity to play in a high level, especially at my age, and just really have fun. That's all I was about, and just help and just give my all today. Coach Anderson doesn't give it to us. We have to earn every practice and every game. But it has been really fun and great being a part of the Villages as a family and being a Buffalo.
Joao worked his way up from being a ball boy to his current role on the team. With the team's success, Coach De Silva says players reach out to him directly, hoping to join their culture. If he had to say what contributes to their success, first he would say it's their core value as they scout and they invite back players that represent them, that line up with commitment, discipline, and sacrifice. This season, the team made the difficult decision to move from its own field in Summerfield to the H.G. Morris Range at the Villages High School's Buffalo Ridge campus to better accommodate fans at a golf cart accessible location with more stands and amenities. Midfielder Pedro Santos says that is the main reason they play, to represent the club and represent the people. So if it was better for them that they play at the high school, he thinks they needed to make the sacrifice. That Buffalo connection brings us to today, in the Villages SC just earned its 4th Southeast Division Championship, and they will play Friday against the Little Rock Rangers in the Southern Conference Championship in Newport News, Virginia. They have advanced to the playoffs 6 times in 7 seasons. For even more about the Villages SC's sustained success, take a look at the front page of Thursday's Daily Sun. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
When you visit Cody's, you're walking into a great bar with fantastic drink options, including 2-for-1 happy hour, and a very cool place to eat with great food and phenomenal service.
I love the BOGO fajitas every Wednesday, and we love coming here and feel like family.
Just like family, with loads of smiles for you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
The number one complaint that I hear from most of my patients, and remember, some of these patients are here against their will, right? Somebody sent them here. They came in kicking and screaming with their arms crossed. And even those folks will tell me their biggest issue that they think they have, or that they even will acknowledge, is understanding people in social settings. You can have a very subtle high-frequency loss and very good normal low-frequency hearing, and you get into a crowd with noise, you're lost, right? You hear people, but you don't understand them. All you have to do by law to fit somebody with a hearing aid is have them push a button to tones, have them repeat words in a quiet situation, and do bone conduction, where they put a bone oscillator on your head, right? That's all it takes legally. But if somebody tells me, hey doc, I can't hear well in noise, or I'm lost in crowds, don't I want that information? Don't I want to assess that? So speech and noise testing is my favorite test that I run with patients, because it quantifies their acknowledgement of a complaint that they know they have. It lets me show them, compared to normal hearing individuals, this is your handicap in noise.
A recent fundraiser was another example of the generosity on display all the time throughout this community. On Saturday, the DeSoto and Neighbors nonprofit group were at Edna's on the Green for a collection drive. Group leader Jeannie Ferlani says they received school supplies, new shoes, and shirts for students at Leesburg Elementary School. The total amount of money collected was $225. They received enough to donate 36 boxes filled with useful items to the school. It's time now for a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
This hurricane preparedness tip from VNN and WVLG is brought to you by the Villages Insurance.
Hi, this is WVLG staff forecaster Christopher James. Supplies are exceptionally important during this hurricane season. What type of supplies? At least a 3-day supply of bottled water, or a minimum of 1 gallon per person per day. At least a 3-day supply of non-perishable, easy-to-prepare food. A manual can opener, flashlights and extra batteries, multi-purpose tools such as a Swiss Army knife, cell phones with chargers and a car charger adapter, battery-powered or hand-crank radio and extra batteries, family and emergency contact info, extra cash, a map of the area in case GPS services are down. Keep listening for more information, including supplies, pet tips, and detailed information to keep on hand during hurricane season, presented by The Villages Insurance. And thanks for listening to Your Villages Soundtrack, WVLG.
Clap your hands and stop your feet. Time now for the Villages Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie here with your entertainment beat. Today's beat is not for the bashful. We've got shows chock full of audience participation. It's time to get your tickets to play Wheel of Fortune. Mark your calendars for December 19th. Though this live hosted game is just as fun to watch, for those who are interested in playing, contestants will be randomly selected to go on stage and step into the game. As a player, you'll get the chance to buy vowels, solve some puzzles, and maybe even win some prizes, including trips to destinations like Paris and Hawaii. There'll also be audience games, so grab tickets today for your chance to win. Tickets are on sale now. Tickets are also on sale for the 48th anniversary tour of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This screening of the original unedited movie with a shadow cast has audience participation for you and your friends to join in on. Are you a real Rocky Horror fan? You can even meet Barry Bostwick by purchasing a VIP experience. Just call or visit one of our box office locations after purchasing your Rocky Horror tickets. If you're looking for more ways to be a part of the entertainment, Lazy Max Taco Shack hosts bingos and trivia every week. Jukebox Bingo is every Tuesday playing your favorite tunes, while Thursdays are for trivia provided by Empire Trivia. You can find hints for their weekly trivia game on their Facebook page. And every Friday is Boozy Bingo. All these events are 6 to 8, so grab some friends and head on down. The Villages Entertainment also has classical shows coming our way, beginning with the Villages Philharmonic Orchestra. The 2023-2024 season is available now. If you purchase 4 shows, you can get 10% off your order, and if you buy all 9 shows of the season, you can get 15% off. You can purchase subscriptions at our box office or over the phone. That season kicks off on September 3rd with the Labor Day celebration. Another show for our classical musical lovers, the Sofia Philharmonic Orchestra will be at the Sharon this January. Filled with world-renowned musicians from a variety of countries, this orchestra is under the direction of Maestro Nadin Todorov. Tickets will be on sale August 9th for this January 18th performance, and the show is also a part of the international subscription and can be purchased now along with that. Tickets for events can be purchased online, over the phone, at one of our box office or kiosk locations. Come back Friday for some more information on some of our favorite classic rock shows. That's your entertainment beat, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Natalie. Live musical entertainment, of course, is available here every day of the year. These are the bands ready to perform for you on Friday. That's all the news we have for you now. Pick up a copy of Friday's Daily Sun to read about a community fundraiser. Get out there and enjoy the Villages lifestyle.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.